Hi guys, welcome to Cassie Ray. This is a place where I talk about my photography, the beauty that I see in life, my faith, my food science, and my podcast. Of course, my family. So let's grow together in Christ. Hello, I just put my makeup on and we are partially ready to go. This morning I am leaving to go to my fiance's to visit him. I started these vlogs of going to go visit him. Let me check because I'm watching YouTube right now, so I'm just going to go see where my videos are. My very first video doing this was I guess it was 2 months ago. So that's my very first video, and that was 2 months ago. I just said, oh my god, 2 months ago, and now it's like the year is slowly decreasing, and I feel like we're eventually just going to be able to, the year's just gonna go by super fast, if that makes any sense. But yeah, and then he's going to be here next week because the coronavirus stuff. He's able to come and stay for a week on here and then a week off there, which is amazing, and God has blessed us so much with that. Like, I am so honored, so blessed that God was able to do that for us, because it is so much easier to plan our wedding. It is so much easier to have him here. It is so much easier just to communicate with someone whenever they're actually there with you, and especially whenever you're planning a wedding and planning on a place to live, trying to figure that out. Like, things are so much easier whenever you're actually there to, like, communicate with them, like, face to face. So yeah, I'm so excited about this situation. Also, I'm drinking my liquid encouragement. Video coming soon. I know I keep saying that, but video coming soon about a day in the life of coaching, what that is, what that looks like, especially whenever you work a full-time job. I just feel like it's important to show that, because it's not 100% easy all the time, but it is definitely worth it, and so I was just going to put that out there. Today is my off day, so I'm not going to work out. Also, I never show my workouts on here. I normally just show them on my Instagram, which is what I've prayed for. But yeah, so now I'm going to do some work, some YouTube work, some coaching work, some packing. I got to pack for tonight. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. And then we're going to be traveling to go see my boo. We're going all together. I'm so excited. But yeah, that's about it. Okay, bye. Okay, so I'm leaving. I just literally ran around the house and cleaned everything. I don't know if you do that before you leave to go somewhere, but I do massively. And I get so much, like, shit done just within that hour before I leave, like, every single time. Like, I wash all the dishes. I clean everything out. I feed Ava. I make my bed. Mom, I made it. I made the bed. And then I pretty much just clean, like, everything before I go. Like, by the time I'm done with everything that I need to get done here, I'm literally, like, out of breath. So, for all of you who do that, I feel you, man. I feel you. Okay. Oh, and then pro tip, this is just, like, side note. Whenever you wash your dishes, like, obviously do the ones that you can't put in the dishwasher, but try to put as much as you can in the dishwasher, and then let your dishwasher run before you leave, so that way, by the time that you come back, you have clean dishes. That's, like, maybe not a pro tip, maybe everyone does that, but I just learned that in adulting life, so just thought I would share that. So now we're gonna leave, and I'm going to get my ish together. Okay, so I realize this might be a terrible angle. Make sure that you lock, okay, it feels like such a mom. Make sure that you lock your car, like, once you get in it. Like, press that little, like, lock button and get that shit locked, because you do not, and check in the back to make sure no one is there. You know, just, like, don't be paranoid, be just, like, aware. That's my mom's term. She's like, don't be paranoid, just be aware. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so now I have to go to the post office to drop something off, because one of the things for our wedding was sent back, so I have to send it back to the lady with the right address, I guess. And I'm trying to think what else. On a long drive, turn on a podcast. It goes a lot quicker. And then, yeah, that's about it. And then text everyone that you're leaving whenever you leave, so that way they know where you are, and they can track you if they need to, if you don't answer or you don't make it. Wow, that was really deep. Oh my gosh, I'm turning into an adult. Oh, and then I'm going to show you all my planner stuff, because, well, I want to make a whole video on my planner because I love it so much, but I'm just going to show you, like, a little clip before we leave. But I can't text and talk at the same time. It's, like, impossible. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. I think y'all are just going to slide everywhere, to be 100% honest, because I don't drive and do this at the same time. And I just feel like it's all going to fall out. So, and it's just not safe. Again, me being the boring adult that I am, I'm not going to do that because this is an expensive camera and I'm not going to just, like, let it rust around everywhere. So, I'm going to go drop that off. And yeah. Oh, also, another thing I just wanted to mention. Things that I've learned by being an adult. As much equal responsibility as you, or not equal responsibility, but as equally, fuck. Sorry, let me restart that. As much as freedom as you get as being an adult, you have equal or if not more responsibility. So whenever you think about that, think about all the freedoms that you have as being an adult, like being able to do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it. And then think of all, like, the 5 million responsibilities that you're going to have because you have all those freedoms. And that's pretty much what adulting is. I personally, like, love it. It took me a little bit of time because I'm a very, like, big planner. And I've learned that in life, I was very loud, that in life, you do not get a choice at all. So, that's good. But I've learned that you just don't, sometimes life just comes at you and you just have to deal with it. Like right now, I'm planning a wedding during a freaking, like, disaster. And you just have to deal with it. Like, it'll be fine. Like, you'll be fine. Like, you honestly will be okay. Like, it's not like I'm just trying to scare you, but I'm saying, like, you will be fine. Things happen. Life happens. But you can also have, I love to plan, so I also do plan a lot. But, yeah. That's just my organization type A personality because I have that hardcore. Like before we go to restaurants, I do look at the menu. I used to not do that and I used to just kind of like willy-nilly it, but my fiance does that. And so I started doing that and then I started like loving my life because I could plan even more. So yeah, I plan out my life. Like if I could, I would plan it out to the minute, but I know that life just doesn't work that way, especially now, which is like insane. So anyways, we're gonna try this and see how it goes. This is terrifying. Oh, someone's waiting for me. How freaking nice. I was like, what the hell are they waiting on? I guess they're waiting on my parking spot. Okay. Good to go. Okay. Wow, this is doing very nicely. Watch, I'm gonna hit this bump and all of it's gonna fall. But anyways, that's what I learned so far in life. Why is this car following me? That's fucking weird. I mean, sorry, that's freaking weird. I really gotta watch my my words on here because that just does not sound very pretty in real life. Okay, I'm gonna put y'all up. Boy, we made it! I'm so excited. I feel like that took so long, but it really only was like, it's only like 3 hours. But I feel like that was so long. But we made it, so now I'm gonna put all my groceries that I brought with me into the casa. This is gonna be our future home, so I'm gonna show you around. Okay. Okay, so we made it inside. Just so everyone knows, mostly everything in here is going to change. Because his stuff is definitely a bachelor pad, and we're definitely gonna be changing some of these things. So let's start from the beginning. Here's the door, the front door. This is the kitchen. The kitchen's pretty big for such a small, like, space. And then the trash can. And then this is, like, the living room, I guess you could say. Yeah. So a lot of this will be, again, changing. We're definitely going to have, like, a couch. Maybe just, like, one small little spot for a couch. Maybe a desk in that corner. Not really sure. Or maybe a desk over here. And then in this corner, like, an entertainment center. Not 100% sure, but here's this plant. Doesn't he have, like, the most beautiful plant? I think it looks nice. And then that's a Scentsy thing that I got him to put in here to smell good. There's, like, a little, like, outside area porch. It's tinier than the one that I have, but it is very nice. And then over there is where he washes his clothes and stuff, so I'm thinking it's pretty nice. And then he has, like, the flag that usual boys have in their room. And then this is his room. It's so clean and so nice. And this is his bed. And he has camouflage per usual. And then this is a closet, which I would say is, like, a pretty large closet for such a small apartment. Anywho. Yes, that is my fiance's apartment. It is very tiny, but also very very nice for him and us. And if we do have to live here, we're gonna see like if we can get a larger one, and it be like still a relatively good price. Because if, like, let me explain. Since I have my bed and I have like a second pretty much of what he has, we were planning on getting a larger apartment or stay in this apartment and get like a storage shed thing to put all my stuff in, or like the extra bed that I have and stuff like that that we're gonna eventually use in our home that we're gonna be building, but for temporary we're just gonna be here. If that makes any sense. I'll eventually explain it obviously more later, but for now that's what we're gonna do. And so I'm gonna get all my stuff out of my car, and then I'm gonna make myself a burrito because I'm starving, and the only food that he has is this burrito, which is my favorite kind ever. So I'm probably gonna eat 2 of them just to be realistic. So I'm gonna heat these up and we're gonna have them for lunch. Good morning, everyone. It is the next day. I'm about to work out. I'm drinking my pre-workout right now. And I'm trying out the flavor fruit punch, and like it is so good. I freaking love it. I love both of them actually, but fruit punch is so good. And I just did a pep talk on my Instagram, which if you don't follow me there, you probably should. It is what I've prayed for. I just did a pep talk about your circumstances and how they don't define you. And I was saying how there are things in life, I think I talked about this kind of before I left, but there are things in life where you can't plan for them. One being right now. And some things that you can't control and you can't plan for, not even just like a mass pandemic, but just things in general you cannot control. You cannot control if someone gets sick. You cannot control bad weather. You can't control some of those things. Those things just happen, and all you can do is control what you can control to be able to help yourself in the situations that you are in. And I was just saying how those types of circumstances can change the ones that you... Okay, let me rephrase that. Your circumstances that you can control can change your outlook on the things that you cannot control because of the way that you handle the things that are controllable. Aren't you impressed? I'm so excited. So I'm going to go work out. I do post things like that often because I just find them important. Mental health is really important to me. Mental, physical health is really important, and my spiritual health is utmost importance. And so I just kind of like do that. And if you've not listened to Katie on the Flip Side, which I don't know if you guys have listened to her yet, but she has a very good podcast talking about how to control only things that you can control. So, because, just backstory, I don't know if I should, backstory. Her husband went through a lot of things with addiction, and so then she really focused in on like the things that she can control and the things that she can't control, and I think that that was super helpful. And they're like super honest about like him having addiction issues and stuff like that, so I'm not like slandering them. I'm saying like they're super helpful if you have to go through something like that and you are going through something like that, or if you just want to know more information how to control the things that are controllable versus the things that aren't. I thought I would just share that with you, a little nugget of information. And today we are leaving probably around like lunchtime because my fiance is going to be coming back to have lunch with me. I'm so excited. And I'm going to have to figure out what to make because he has nothing in this house. So I'm going to figure out something to make so that way he can come back and we don't have to spend like bunches and bunches of time of him waiting on food. So I hope that I can find something. I'm just kidding. I might make him some eggs. Well, I might make myself eggs because he doesn't like eggs. And then, I don't know. Sorry, it's really early. I'll probably cut that clip out of me yawning. But I might not because, you know, real life. That's the one thing I do really want to do and show on my channel now. Not now, but like, I mean, I've always been that way. Ever since I started my YouTube channel, I was like, this is gonna be the most real, raw, unedited clips of my life. And recently I've kind of like been like editing a bit too much, I feel like. So we're gonna be real honest and real, like very real. Also, I want to do a video like once I'm married about the things that they don't tell you about engagement. And it's all the things that you have to prep for, they have to plan for, they have to think about. And then I'm also going to do a separate one where it's just like wedding stuff. Hold me to that. Because I really think it's super important, and I'm going to put it in my Sister Soul Sundays videos. Those are all the videos where it would be like me talking to one of my friends, like one of my girlfriends, and me telling them like all the things that I've learned and just experiences that I've had, just so that way you can be helped to the best of your ability. It's really important to me because I will never be in this phase of life again, and so I want to be able to share my information with you guys in that way. So, yeah, and I'm going to listen to a podcast. I don't know which one I want, so I guess we can figure it out together. Okay, hold on. Also, my screen saver, it says current vibe, doing me, restoring myself, rejuvenating myself, early bedtime, tea, lots of water, working out, working hard, eating healthy, saying no to people, bubble baths, staying in, being present, shifting gears, staying focused, feeling incredible. That is my dream, and that's something that I focus on. I'm super goal-oriented, and I feel like I've said this before, but I'm super goal-oriented. And so this helps me just remember to be like a realistic human. Because sometimes we get caught up in like the fact of like being super perfect, I feel like. And I also made a video of this on my ministry channel of not being of this world, because that's what we're called to do, but it's sometimes people take it to too high of a perfection. Anyways, I just have like this very like realization that I am not going to be one of those perfect YouTubers and one of those perfect influencers, and I am okay with it. And I've learned to be okay with it, and now I am just going to start living that way, and not dressing up for all my videos, and just making them when I think I need to make them, being just realistic and honest, and yeah. I mean, not like I was dishonest, but I mean like just like being realistic, because no one wants something that's not realistic. So I'm going to listen to a podcast of some sorts. It's 8:18 or 8:20. I always end up like, whenever I read this, I always see it as like a clock. Also, I think I might change it to military time, because at my work we use military time. So yeah, or we use like military time on our equipment. But so I need to like get better at learning military time. I mean, I'm pretty good at it now because I've had to use it for a really long time, but yeah, that's all I have to say. Okay, and then what else? Oh, podcast. Also, I have my own podcast. I'm taking a pause on that for a little bit. But yeah. I'm probably going to listen to, dang, I don't know. There's so many good kind. I'm going to listen to things that we've learned during quarantine. It's Easier the Hard Way podcast. It's super good. And then I'm probably going to listen to Let's Talk About Sex, A Honest Conversation of a Christian Couple by Lexi Thierry. She's really good. I really like her stuff. She's really good. And then I'm probably going to listen to Our Freaking Thoughts, which is not something I would recommend for people just to listen to. It is definitely rated R. So I would just recommend that if you are going to listen to this, that you are old enough and you are of age, and that if not, that your family member has allowed you to listen to it, because it is not something for children to listen to. People my age, just use your discretion. If it offends you, do not listen to it. That's all I have to say. Because I feel like I have like very young girls watching my videos. I don't know. I might not, but that's just how I feel. Okay, something else I just wanted to mention is that I cannot drink coffee anymore because I'm anemic, and coffee, not that I can't drink it anymore, but coffee, at the rate that I was drinking it, was not helping me absorb iron efficiently, and I also drink tea, so now I have to drink herbal teas and only drink this pre-workout in the morning, which thank God for, because I don't think I would have made it through, like I don't think I'm going to make it every morning if I didn't have something to wake me up. Like my fiance, he can literally just like wake up, oh my gosh, I'm so tired still. He just like wakes up and drinks water and is good to go. And I can't do that. I have to have like some drink to like just make my day. Whether it be tea, whether it be coffee, something just to make me feel woken up. And definitely this is the key, which I'm so glad that I sell it, because I would have not made it through life. That's just something that I've just learned about myself about a week ago, not even. So now I only drink coffee once a week, which I feel like I've mentioned in this video, but I only drink coffee once a week now, and it's normally going to be on like a Sunday, because it's Sunday. Even though I have to go into work, I still want to like have that 1 cup of coffee just to like make it better. And I drink iced coffee because, I mean, I drink warm coffee too. I just like coffee, but I'm specifically right now drinking iced coffee just because I like it right now. I'm like in that phase of iced coffeeness. But yeah. Oh, and if I go out somewhere, I will always get iced coffee. I will never get warm coffee unless it is freezing outside, then I will. But other than that, I don't. Okay, now I'm gonna listen to my podcast, do some of my like motivational jazz, and then I'll talk to you after that. So, good morning, chat. I didn't realize it was gonna be this long, but what are you gonna do? You know, I'm just trying to help people out and myself out, because honestly, I just made that for myself so that way I could look back on it, and then in the process of doing that, help other people. Okay, I'm gonna go. Hey guys, I just made it back home. I'm going to end the vlog here because all I'm going to do is eat a shake and then just work on coaching stuff. So I'm going to end it here. I hope that you enjoyed my weekend and my life, and I hope that you found this inspiring, helpful, whatever. And then I also hope that you have a great day. So, sending my love, my peace, and